Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, I've got some exciting news that I want to share with you. One of my most anticipated gacha games of the year finally announced they're going to be launching globally on May 10th, and that is Dislyte. Now if you guys have ever seen this game before, it's actually been available for, I want to say maybe about like 8 months in sort of a early access state, so I've actually put a decent amount of time in the game so far. But one of the things I kind of want to talk about, whether or not the hype is warranted for this game. There's a couple of things I think kind of grant the game like it's going to be really popular. Like these are going to be the main reasons why the game's going to be super popular, but I do have a couple of concerns with this game. The first thing is this game is developed by Lilith Games. They're the same company behind AFK Arena. So they've got plenty of talent and they've got plenty of money to support this game long term. Like this is going to be one of those big production gacha games that's going to release this year. The second thing I want to talk about is this game just has, in my opinion, like some of the best character designs that I've ever seen in a gacha game. The characters in this game just ooze with personality. They all look amazing. They've all got like such wonderful designs and character looks and like personalities and story. This is one of the things that I think they've definitely knocked it out of the park. Hands down, some of my favorite character designs I've seen in a gacha game, and they just look fantastic. They really do. And in fact, the story behind these characters is very interesting. It's one of the few gacha games I feel like I've actually listened and read the entire story up until this point. But I do have a couple of concerns when it comes to this game. Mainly the fact that I think like the overall gameplay designs, things such as like their equipment system and the combat is very reminiscent of games that came out more around like 2 or 3 years ago. The combat in this game is going to look very familiar. A lot of gacha games go for this overall style of combat, and I'm not saying it's bad. Okay, I'm not saying that this combat's bad. It's actually really good. They've got some really amazing characters, very fun. Like I said, they've got great personality behind each of the characters, fantastic animations for their skills. Each of the characters are very unique in their own, their own gameplay styles and stuff like that. And there's going to be a very in-depth like team building mechanics behind this game when it comes to like some like the intense bosses that you have to like do like your daily grinds and stuff behind it. But the thing is I feel like a lot of gacha games coming out now are always trying to push the envelope when it comes to their gameplay styles, whether that means taking it open world or tower defense or whatever. I just feel like there's a lot more interesting gameplay styles out there than the basic kind of turn-based combat system that this game has. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's one of the things I'm a little bit concerned about. But honestly, I do feel like this game is going to be just a massive hit. And one of the things that I've really appreciated kind of moving into this game and stuff is they've just added in just so much content already during this early access. We haven't even gotten to the official global launch when they're going to have things like events going on, logins and all. Like they already have that stuff, but I'm sure like when the game actually launches, it's just going to be like 1,000 times better. Like they're definitely going to be able to like provide just so much crazy content in this game already, because it's been in early access for quite a long time. There's already a bunch of stuff in it as well. Like I said, they've got some absolutely fantastic looking characters. I'll show you a couple of my favorite ones. I think Hyde or Hades just looks so good. Look at him. Oh my gosh, like the three-headed ghost Cerberus thing. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. And then one of the other characters they have right now, Gaia or Sienna, I think looks fantastic. Just I'm very excited for this game to come out, mainly because I love the art style. I love the story so far, the aesthetics, the music. It's fantastic. Now, there's a lot of stuff already in the game. I'll show you guys some of the things that you can probably expect when you first jump into it. And there's going to be just a lot of stuff for brand new players. First of all, you've got bounties. Bounties are they're these like little daily missions that you can unlock, you can complete just by playing through the game. And I do recommend trying to go through and claim as many of these as you possibly can every single day, and then completing those, because they'll give you things like energy, they'll give you premium currency, and but the rewards are just, they're 100% worth it. Trust me. Like you want to make sure that you're doing all of these rewards as much as you can. They've also got the DJ contest, which is something that I actually just personally came across. It wasn't there the last time I actually jumped into it. Now, I'm not going to do it in this video. I'll probably do another video in the future, but basically it's sort of like the tap dance revolution style of gameplay, and it actually gives you some pretty decent rewards every single day too. So that's something that is kind of just like a nice little thing off to the side. They've also got the war room that you can participate in as well. Now, the war room isn't like gameplay content. It's a fusion mechanic, and you've probably seen this in other gacha games, but it's mainly for people that are going to start hitting the higher end level of gameplay, where they're going to start maxing out their characters, and rather than trying to spend so much money on summoning things, you can go and fuse your units together to unlock a very powerful unit like Gabriella or Njord as another title. So I do appreciate that. This is going to be for those high-end stuff. Same things for the relics as well. There's going to be there's a ridiculous amount of missions in this game too. There's the growth plan mission, which is for new players to jump into, recon plan, ritual miracle, sonic, star promotion, infinite miracle, point war. There's going to be lots and lots of rewards just dropping in your lap as soon as you get into it. Just a ton of stuff. You've got your daily quests that you can complete. You've got your achievements that you can unlock as well through the main storyline, unlocking characters, growing them, all this stuff. Just there's going to be so much stuff in this game, and it's really going to hit the ground running. You've got your summons, your main story. The plaza is like the in-game store. You've got your trial systems. These are the sort of grindy gameplay mechanics that you're going to be going through to get materials, to upgrade your units. You're going to get relics and things like that. I'm not going to jump into this right now. You've also got your expeditions. These are the things where you just send units out to go do it by themselves, and then they'll come back and give you rewards. So there's a bunch of relics. I got some summoning tickets. And like this game, I think at first, when I first jumped into it, I felt like it was very, how do I put this? Very stingy on all of the premium currency and all the other stuff that the game gives you. But now that they've added in just so much more stuff into the game, they've really, really improved it. I'm very, very excited because it's going to be dumping tons of rewards. Now, I'm not going to say like you're going to be getting premium currency left to right. You will get it through the main storyline, through achievements and stuff like that, and you'll probably, eventually run out of it. Like, it's not going to dump it on you like a lot of other games, but there's definitely going to be just so much content for you to do that it's going to be worth it in the end. There's going to be just so much stuff. And I think a lot of people are really going to appreciate that. So I don't know if I can, why is it not letting me back out of this thing? Can we back out? Thank you. There we go. So another thing that I love about this game, like I said at the beginning, is the character designs are amazing. And it's very, very simple and very straightforward on the progression system in this game with the overall advancements, using duplicates, using characters that have same star ratings as, like, for example, this one's at max level. Mona's at max level. She's 4 stars or diamonds or whatever you call this. And you need four stars, whatever, that you can get eventually just by, collecting it and going through and grinding. And then you can promote them and push their level up to level 50. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. There we go. We did a breakthrough, promotion, increased overall stats, star promotion gifts, and like you get just a lot of stuff. Like they've really knocked out of the park. And then you can level them up to level 50, and you can use these little dudes to level them up. I'm not going to do it right now. And then you've got the residence system. This is where you're going to get these. You're going to get energy that you can then spend into each one of these 3. And I believe once you go through and you resonate these, there's also like an additional stat on top of it, if I can remember right. And then you have the ascension system, which is basically you get these waves, these flow waves, and there's higher tier rarities of these flow waves for certain characters and stuff that you get through just doing your daily grinds and stuff, that you can upgrade these and push their ascension even higher. And so it's a pretty straightforward growth system, a pretty straightforward equipment system. If you've played a lot of gacha games like Summoner's War and even, what's the other game I'm thinking of? Why can't I think of it, what it's called right now? Oh my gosh, it's like one of the biggest games out there and I can't even remember it. Oh, Raid Shadow Legends, that game. You'll recognize this kind of style of upgrade system. There's actually 2 specific sets for each character can equip, 4 here, 2 here. You can go through, you can enhance them. You can auto-enhance to certain levels. As they get to those specific level tiers, they'll either unlock new stats or upgrade their bonus stats. It's, like I said, it's very, very straightforward, a very simple system. Now, the last thing I actually want to talk about is the Echo, or the summoning system in this game. Because at first I was a little bit worried, because it says if Sienna has not been tamed after 350 summons, the next legendary Esper summon is guaranteed to be Sienna. 350 summons seems like a ridiculous amount. But when you actually go ahead and you click on it, as you summon, they're going to give you more summoning tickets to help you continue to push it farther and farther down. And on top of that, if you actually go look at the probability, the probability for a legendary is very, very low. But in this game, you actually don't really need the legendaries. The legendaries they're legendary. They have very specific skill sets that can definitely help out in certain situations, but you can run full epics and rares and stuff in this game too, which I really appreciate. And then you have the elemental class system, shimmers being the rarest. But the cool thing is a legendary Esper is guaranteed every 120 summons. So the fact that you get up to 80 summons, they're going to give you another one to 90, and So I do appreciate that they give more and more stuff as you're going about it. So I already have like 5 basic summoning ones. So we're going to go ahead and actually do this. Let's go ahead and purchase some more. Let's purchase, how many do I have? Can I do 15? I think I can do 15. Yeah, and that should give us 20 summons. And all those summoning tickets and the gem stuff, I haven't like been hoarding them and like trying to save them up. They've been giving it to me fairly often. Again, like I'm only getting 2 10-time summons out of the 3,000 gems, so it's not like a crazy amount, but at least they're not as super stingy as some other games that are very, very similar to this one. So here we go. I doubt I'll get a legendary. Like I said, it's 1% chance to get a legendary. But I do want to get some new espers to add to my team, because like I said, there are some really freaking cool espers in this game. Unky Chai, Leon, Bernice, Bardon. I have him. I have Liao. I love Liao. Bernice. I'm in the main storyline with Bernice right now. Her story is very interesting. Freddy as well is a cool character in the story. And whoa. Oh, okay, cool. I was like, man, like the screen's gonna like explode on me. So we got a brand new character, Ira. She's cool looking. So there's the characters we got: Ira, Freya, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at her in just a second. Let's do at least one more 10-time summon. Spin that, drop the beat. The music in this game, it's so good. It's so good, you guys. They've really, they've spent a lot of time and a lot of money polishing this game up. This was not a good summon. I don't even think I got a freaking epic in this one. Tangyun, Leon, Freddy, Liao, so good. Q is another really great character you get at the beginning of the game. Chalmers, I love Chalmers. Q, Leon, and that's it. So nothing super good, which is a little disappointing. They do have silver summons instead of the gold, and I do have some of the silver summons, but the thing is with silver, you're only going to get rares and uncommons. You're not going to get anything super good. Really, these kind of summons are what you're going to use for fodder for your other characters. But there you guys go. I'm super pumped for Dislyte, and I think I'll probably do a couple more videos and stuff leading up to the official launch of the game, because again, this is one of those games I'm very excited for. And if you've actually played this kind of early access, they're not going to wipe your account, which I think is kind of crazy. But yeah, so my account's still going to be there, which I think is nice. Is it going to put a disadvantage for other characters or other players? Possibly, if they come out with like certain events and stuff that kind of might benefit, like, I don't know, guilds and clubs and stuff in this game. But anyways, there you guys go. Dislyte. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this game down below in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos of Dislyte, then make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Well, friends, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.